All right, hey guys, Jason here. What we're going to talk about today, I'm going to show you what tools I carry in my truck. These are tools that I need to have, not only pretty much for anybody for the most part, but especially being off-road. This is an important combination for me. We're not talking recovery straps and all your standard off-road gear, but I'm talking about tools that I carry in my truck all the time. Maybe give you some pointers for some things that you want to carry. Some of mine are specific stuff because of the fact that I am in the woods all the time and in the swamps, and I could be down some remote trail and have a tree fall down on the road. So I need stuff to handle that kind of thing. And some other stuff like that too. And I might be in soft, miserable ground and swamp mud, and I got to change a flat or something along those lines. So I carry a little bit of stuff that you may not be interested in, but we're going to pop you off of this tripod right here. And we're going to get you over here, and we're going to show you what we carry in here. I'm going to take a second, and I'm going to open up the tonneau cover, and then we're going to dive in and show you. All right, here we are in the back of the truck. First of all, don't pay attention to this stuff. This is my, my hunting boots and stuff like that. In here, it's where I just keep everything in a jet sled. And of course, it's super dirty back here. I'm off-road all the time, and you just can't, I don't have it sealed for dust. So it's part of the game. Buddy's boots are in here. My bodega fridge, always running. Ice cold drinks right there, always available, ready to roll every single second of the day at a beautiful 31 degrees. And I have a full video that is coming out. I have another company sending me another battery. That's a Watt Cycle 380 amp, but I have another battery coming, a very compact little 100 amp hour one, and I'm going to do another one of these in Tina's truck and show you how we set that up. But so tool wise, another cooler in here, but we have a tool bag right here. I will link a video to this that I made about 3 years ago, but this is basically a complete socket set for metric, for standard, full set of standard and metric wrenches, full set of standard and metric Allen wrenches, duct tape, you name it, it's all in this bag. And believe it or not, this tool kit, I've had this one for probably 15 years now. I think I've changed the bag twice because, as you see, holes wear in it and stuff like that. But these, this is a full-blown tool kit with everything: vice grips, every plier, side cutters, everything you could ever need. Electrical tape, fluke meter, everything is in that tool kit right there in that bag. And I will link a video to that at the end of this so you can see that separately. So that is there. This right here that we have, this is my jack base. Okay, this is to be able to use my scissor jack or my other jack you'll see, but to be able to jack the truck up if I'm in a bad situation or anything I need to do, we have that. This is actually an archery bag right here for my hunting stuff, spare stuff, but here we got, this is a bag of all of my ratchet straps and tie-down straps, a bunch of them in that bag. Just keeps them handy and nice. We got another recovery strap right here, so we got it if we need it in here in this little toolkit. And in here we carry some bonuses. We have, let me set this stuff here where I can slide around and access it, but we got a battery. We got a lot of CC stuff because I like CC stuff and it all works on the same batteries. Okay, so we got, basically we are carrying batteries, but we have tool-wise, we have an impact gun right here. Okay, obviously for taking off lug nuts and stuff like that and doing anything we need to, but changing tires, plus anything else we need to do, we have an impact gun in here. We have bar and chain oil right here because we have a chainsaw in here. We have cutting discs for our angle grinder because we have an angle grinder in here. All of these things are practical and purposeful. Okay, we have chargers right here. These are chargers for the batteries that I can plug into my outlet anywhere I need in here and charge them up if I needed to. We have the angle grinder right here, just like this. It comes in handy for all kinds of stuff. I can't tell you how many times we've had to use this, from cables that go across roads that shouldn't be there, that were put up behind us. And an example of that would be, say, for example, a farmer, a company, a farm has access to farm public land. So they put a gate up, or they have a cable that goes up, and but when they're in there working, the gate is down. Sometimes when you're in an out-of-state hunt and you don't know these rules, you end up going back into a place, the cable's not there, and then you go to come out, and the farmer was in there doing stuff, you go to come out and they didn't know you're in there, and they put the cable up and you get locked in. And then so I can use this to cut the bolts. I never cut the cable because that's too expensive, but I can cut the bolts on the clamp, or I can use cut the padlock and remove the padlock to get me out of there, things like that. So these come in real handy. Also, time I hit a deer with a trailer, I was able to cut the broken part of the trailer and fender off of there so I could get it to not, because it bound the wheels up. So like I said, very handy to have a angle grinder for all sorts of uses in here. A chainsaw, again, because of the fact that I am in the swamps. In the swamps, I could have a tree come down at any time and pin me in. So we got this 12-inch CC chainsaw is with us in here all the time, always in the truck. Then we have the big dog right here. This is that jack. You can see we have tools for the angle grinders. We have a bag of impact sockets and torque adjusting socket set here. So hang on, let me set you down for 1 sec. So we have these torque extensions here, okay, 140 pounds. Okay, we got a few of these in here, which are different ratio for different, whether it's car or truck, 120 pound. So we got a few of these in here, plus all of our impact sockets right here in this nice little kit perfectly. So if we got to change tires for anybody else or anything like that, we have those accessible. And then we have this jack. This jack is insane. This thing is just an incredible, incredible jack. I think the review I did on, I don't remember for this channel or the other channel on my hunting channel, but I'll try to link it if it's on this channel. If it's on the other one, I don't think I can link it. You'll have to look up, you know, I'll put a way to find it for you. But this electric jack, the remote control is inside this glove, just keeps it there. This thing is incredible. It is by far my favorite tool ever. It runs on these same batteries, and hit the remote, and it'll lift this truck up all day long. So, but that stuff stays in here too. So these are basically the simple tools that are in here, plus inside I do have my ratchet straps, my my recovery straps, a snatch rope, all the stuff that you need for that, shackles, soft shackles, shovels, everything for there. But as far as tools, these are actual tools that I keep with me at all times, everywhere I go, and they get used, and they get used often, and they are handy to have. I wish I had a little bigger bin to fit that chainsaw in a little better, but this is a nice compact footprint. But this stuff here, worth its weight in gold, in my opinion. And I will never not have this stuff in here. I don't have really any other way to say it other than it just doesn't get any better than having tools with you when you need them and having them right there for you. So hopefully this is kind of beneficial. You found something in here you might like. This, I will show you this too, or maybe I'll actually just grab that video and I'll inset some of the stuff in here and show you a quick layout of what's inside of that bag. But having a full tool kit with you here in your bag, having full tools with you in the back of your truck, worth its weight in gold. I use them all. I mean, we've hit deer before where we had to take the whole front half of the truck off, duct tape it back together using bungee cords and duct tape. We've, like I said, had deer hit trailers before, and we had to, you know, basically rip the wheel off and then put use a Weiss Scott power winch to actually realign the axle. We've had to do all kinds of different things on different trips, and having full sets of tools, you know, you blow an alternator en route on a trip, it's nice to have the tools to be able to fix them. Starter doesn't work, any of that kind of stuff. To be able to change your stuff out is super easy and effective, and even a flat tire. Now, I have full plug kits as well in the truck, so I don't change flats, but when I'm changing flat tires for other people, I roll up the tonneau cover, I grab the impact, and I grab that. I grab this little bag and these two batteries, one for the impact and one for the jack, and I can have their tire changed for them in about 5 minutes. Zip, 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 nothing to it. You know, lower the jack down, game on, ready to go. So hopefully this gives you some things to think about, some pointers, and I just carry it in this little bin right here so I can pull it out when I need to, and you know, easy to access, but it keeps everything kind of safe and tucked away in its own little corner here, tucked away in the corner of the bed so it's not bothering nothing. Couple extra discs, like I said, all the goodie parts just dropped right in here. Safe, sound, and easy. Questions, comments, anything you got, put them down below. Thanks for watching.